What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you that we have several news, but this news cannot affect the price of this asset in a positive manner. As you can see, since I made my previous video, this asset lost again about 22% to its current price, and nothing can stop it in this movement. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you why this asset broke the golden pocket range and what should we expect next from the technical standpoint. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video just a couple of days ago, somewhere at this point, and I've told you that as long as this range holds, as long as it doesn't break the 17.79 cents price point, we have a technical opportunity to hit higher targets, and first target should be its previous swing high at 31.95 cents, and second target should be right here at 53.89 cents. But this was quite aggressive target, and I've told you multiple times that from the fundamental standpoint we don't have a lot of support, and that is why this outcome is less likely. It is just a technical setup, and I've told you that the stop loss should be very tight, right below the golden pocket range. And as you can see, it hit the stop loss order. That is how you can protect your capital and don't lose your money. I have to say that there is thousands and thousands of people who lost their money in MULN because it is an inconsistent downtrend, and the recent spikes is nothing else but pump and dump schemes from some of shillers of the stock, and I will show you them in just several minutes. So let's continue with the fundamental news. What was the most recent news that Mullen Automotive published just in a matter of last couple of days? Right here you can find that Mullen announces new mobile EV charging truck delivering level 2 and level 3 DC fast charging. And they said that Mullen's new mobile EV charging truck that can deliver level 2 and level 3 DC fast charging capabilities in scenarios where such power is not available, including roadside assistance and emergency response, where immediate power is required for recharging electric vehicles or emergency power backup. And as you can see, they published this picture with this truck that has Mullen logos on their sides. And I have to say that it is another misleading information from C-levels executive, because if you try to find evpowerpods.com, you will find this truck, as you can see, and this truck is not even an EV powered truck. And this is another misleading information that should push the price just a little bit higher. So as you can see, it didn't help. The price of Mullen broke a couple of ranges of support, and on top of that, let me show you right here that on July the 10th, Mullen issued 8K form, and they basically terminated all the relationships with Lawrence Harch. And guys, Lawrence Harch was the main catalyst for Mullen for last, I guess, for the entire April and May. And I've told you that it will not happen. Every word that Lawrence said in his interview, in his statements, was a pure lie. And definitely you couldn't rely on this type of partnerships, especially if the background of this type of partners is not so clear. On top of that, let me show you another statement that was published just yesterday on July the 12th, and it says, Mullen Automotive announced the availability of new interview with David Michery, the company's chief executive officer, discussing, among other things, the retention of Christian Attar to combat naked short selling activities and the production of vehicles, and answering questions from column on Financial Journey, a channel on YouTube. The interview can be found at the following link and is incorporated herein by reference. And here is the link. And here is this video that was made by Cal from Financial Journey, and it is 19 minutes long video. And I have to say that it is absolutely useless video from the investor standpoint, because there David Michery again stated that they will deliver, they will have a lot of partnerships, they have a lot of demand on their vehicles. And guys, ask yourself honestly, if the line for their Class 1 EV vans is so long, why didn't they sell it from the end of December? Because they closed the deal with ELMS back in December, and since then they didn't sell any of them. They delivered basically, I guess, 16 vehicles in campus in North Carolina, but they didn't receive money for these vans. And I have to say that nothing will change their fundamentals. The only reason why David Michery is trying to shield his company is this one. We are on Kendall Payne Twitter account, and he published this tweet 16 hours ago. David Michery can try to show that he cares more about the success of Mullen than his own enrichment by paying back amounts equivalent to the performance stock awards he received for defunct milestones. And here is the table, CEO Performance Award table. It is official data from their official report. And as you can see, David Michery was awarded with 9.21 million shares. That equals to almost $44.5 million. And guys, how it is even possible that this company that is in consistent downtrend for basically 4 ages is paying so huge amounts of money to his CEO? It doesn't make sense. And the only answer is that this company was made directly to do it. And let me show you another evidence that nothing will change their intention. Right here you can see, and I've also showed you this in one of my previous videos. So Kendall wrote, the definitive proxy statement reveals that DM personally controls over 30% of voting power. Add the voting power of just 4 of the insider shareholders, and you will see that 57.6% of Mullen vote is held by just these 5 guys. And he added this screenshot, and I covered his post on Reddit just a couple of days ago. This means all of these proposals that they presented just a couple of weeks ago, and it should be accepted or denied by existing shareholders on the annual shareholder meeting on August the 3rd. And it doesn't matter how you will vote for or against these proposals. The deal is done, and definitely they will have an opportunity to switch their company from Delaware to Maryland, and this will give them an opportunity to consistently dilute existing shareholders without any restrictions. And this means nothing will change its movement to the downside, and that is why I still stand on my position that Mullen is a very bad company from the investor standpoint, and you shouldn't open any position with this stock if you don't know how to properly manage your position. And I made a lot of videos on this company, and I got a lot of movements, a lot of spikes in its price back in March and back in April. I didn't caught all of them, but I caught the majority of them, and I'm quite successful in this type of trades. And I have to say that I don't have any position on Mullen, and never had. All of my videos was made for educational purposes only, and I want to protect the capital of newbies that want to invest in this type of bad companies. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby,